Please, people, continue to subscribe. Hit them subscriptions. I appreciate y'all. To the followers, my listeners, my fans, and my audience, I love y'all to death. If it wasn't no y'all, there wouldn't be no me. Send some shout outs. What up to my man David, USA Podcast. What up, Big Norris, Marlon. What's up, Raw Stricknine. To the ladies, Miss Lucille, I hope you getting better. Miss Valerie, Miss Valera, Miss Amber, Miss Allie, Miss Mary Bell, Miss Ivy Silver, what's going on with you? What's up, Miss Shelley, Miss Naomi? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the follow, the love that y'all give. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if for any ladies I forgot, oh, no, I know I forgot. What's up to Miss Daisy and her guy, Warren Chapato? Thank y'all for the following. Thank y'all for being loyal friends to me. And thank y'all for, tuning in to my little old channel, the 2 Cents Podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, B.A., Donnie, Marco, Keith, Jew, my fabulous son, M.J. King, my grandson, Zion the Prince, what it do? Anybody else I missed, my bad, but it will be hopefully more podcasts, and I will get the rest of you guys. Today, the topic was, with many ways of people, man and woman, loving to indulge in sexual activity or have sex. First of all, have safe sex, have clean sex, with all the kind of ways of improving your sexual game, working out, staying fit, get the sex game going leading up to the moment with the foreplay, roses, things like that, set the mood right with nice music, maybe drinking a glass of wine, dim the lights and all that. It's also, the topic came to me, certain things you have to eat to have a mad sex game. For a lot of times, a lot of fish, a lot of oysters and things like that would be cool. Eat a lot of vegetables. But this particular topic was, what are some of the best fruits to eat to help sexual vitality? There are 3 to 4 fruits offhand can contribute to sexual activity. First of all, improving the blood flow and overall health. Some of the fruits are watermelons, apples, cherries, and berries are heavy with ingredients to enhance strong blood flow, which is crucial for sexual function. Avocados and bananas are also good choices due to their nutrient content and ability to boost energies. Them pomegranates are pretty good too, believe me, they are very good. Start off number 1, as the fruits I mentioned, and I'm going to break it down. What are their big asset, or what are their big gain by you eating these certain fruits? Because they all have great qualities. Watermelons. Watermelons are rich in citrulline and amino acids. That's the body converts to, then the body converts to arginine, in which is the nutritional supplement in the treatment and prevention of cancer and other conditions. And also, arginine relaxes and dilates blood vessels, potentially improving blood flow to the genitals. Pomegranate, what I mentioned, contains antioxidants and may improve blood flow too, and reduce oxidative stress, beneficial for sexual health. Also, pomegranates comes in the juice. It's very, very relaxing. It also does a pretty good job on relieving hypertension or high blood pressure. But pomegranate, where it's the fruit or where it's the juice, is very good to take, especially when you're trying to improve your sexual vitality, because again, it improves very, very highly the blood flow. Citrus fruits, oranges, and grapefruits are a good source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is also good for fighting off, infections, and also for building a strong immune system. But oranges and grapefruits are a good source of vitamin C and other antioxidants that can improve overall circulation, citrus fruits, and cardiovascular health. It's good for the heart. And we know you have to have a strong heart, and your blood has to be flowing very accurate to have a mean sex game, because you're putting out a lot of effort. You're putting out a lot of, exertion that you need when you're having sex, whether it's the man or the woman. So things of that magnitude were good for the cardiovascular health, and also is a big yes when it comes to overall blood flow. There's berries, there's strawberries, there's blueberries, and there's raspberries that are packed with antioxidants and flavonoids that may enhance blood flow and reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction. And erectile dysfunction is nothing but a lack of the blood flow. It's a big minus of subtraction of the blood flow. That's why a lot of erectile dysfunction cannot be controlled. But a lot of, especially men, try to take certain supplements to help their erectile dysfunction. But it wouldn't hurt to eat a lot of natural fruits, good fruits that are high in antioxidants, that are great in opening up blood vessels so you can have the proper blood flow to get the erection that you need so you won't have erectile dysfunction. Apples. Serving apples can reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction by 14% due to the presence of flavonoids and amino acids improving circulation. And 14% is a big jump in alleviating the risk of erectile dysfunction. But remember, that old saying, eating an apple a day help keep the doctor away. Eating an apple a day, hey, make your sex game like you still living in your heyday, even if you're old. Apples are good. And a lot of people really miss out on apples too. And I'm gonna put this little point about it. Don't just eat the core of the apple. Eat the outside of the apple too, because it is packed with a lot of nutrients, vitamins, and flavonoids too. Bananas. Oh, I love bananas. Rich in potassium and B vitamins, which are important for energy production and can help regulate sex hormones. Bananas are great because you never can have enough of potassium. And bananas, proper intake of bananas will really do wonders for the greatest of blood flow to your penile section. Bananas are they're one of the best things you can eat. They also give you bursts, and I mean bursts and bursts of energy. You eat 1 or 2 bananas a day, you will be flying all over the place. And if you eat a lot of bananas, I guarantee you, your lady will love it when y'all get to the sexual activity or the intercourse or however y'all want to break it down, because not only the blood flow is going to be proper and your penile is going to be where it should be at its fullest potential, but you'll be energetic, very energetic, like you have a battery in you. You'll be energetic, like second to none. Like you can't be stopped. There's nothing can be done. Once that key is turned and you're on, it's hard to turn you off. Figs. Figs are an aphrodisiac. Yes, they are. And they can help improve blood flow too, to the genitals. Well, see, if it's an aphrodisiac, I mean, that's lovely. That's going to be 2 and 3 times over and over sex a multitude of times because the aphrodisiacs. And this is also good to eat the figs, the male as well as the female, but especially for males. Figs are good. Figs are rich in protein too, that I do know. Figs are very rich in protein because I believe a fig is really a source of a fruit. It looks like a cookie, but it's a source of, it's really a fruit, and it's a good fruit. It's a natural fruit. So yes, figs are very good, very good. As I said, high in protein and an aphrodisiac, rich in protein, as I would even say, myself, very rich in protein. Before it's anything, if you taking a male enhancement, any kind of medication, any kind of food, always consult your doctor, because maybe you have, or maybe you're dealing with an underlying health condition, maybe like diabetes, or hypertension, a lot of stress. It's crucial to consult a doctor about appropriate fruit portions, because one thing about it, a lot of these fruits are high in glucose and sugar. And why you need to consult a doctor, because you have to always keep your blood sugar count level off. A lot of fruits are very high in sugar, and they're some of your best fruits. So, not saying you can't take them, not saying that you have to dismiss them or you have to delete them when it comes to adding them to your diet or anything like that. But you might can't eat a nice dosage or a heaping, quantity of it. You might just have to eat little portions of it, because again, a lot of fruits are high in glucose and sugar, and if you have an underlying health condition, it might be playing it too close for your blood sugar or any kind of hypertension or whatever, and it could trigger it off, and we don't need that. God willing, we don't hope that. A balanced diet, variety of fruits and other nutrients, rich food is essential in health. Rich food is essential for health and sexual vitality. Let me read that again. A balanced diet, variety of fruits and other nutrients. Rich food is essential for health and sexual vitality. You want to take care of yourself, and you also want to have your energy levels. You want to have a good, healthy heart, because you can catch so many underlying, diseases, cardiovascular disease, you can have problems with your heart. So you want to eat rich foods and eat, and take in nice fruits, proper way of taking in nice fruits. Make sure you also consult with your doctor. Make sure everything is A1 on that end of, you having to deal with this. So on that end, are you taking and eating rich food and, eating certain fruits? But also, it's this amazing what it'll do to your sexual vitality. A lot of fruits not only increase your blood flow and things of that source, but also it keeps you youthful looking. It keeps your body looking young. So again, fruits are a great, great source of nutrition, protein, and a meal. That sometimes you have to check and see what kind of physical condition you in, because great as fruits are, you still don't want to eat nothing that can, if you're having an underlying condition that can set it off and send you into a situation where now you have to be rushed to the hospital. Lifetime factors: exercise, stress management, and sleep can also significantly impact sexual health. Well, the biggest one of them three, the biggest one I believe of them three is sleep. And we know how important sleep is. Now, as you get older, you can be able to sleep less. But when you young and going into your middle years, or maybe when I'm saying you young, maybe you 20 and then you head to your 30s, sleep is a key. Nothing or no results will be shown or seen properly. You can eat all the rich foods. You can, take all or eat all the foods that have proteins and, nutrition in it, and amino acids, and, all kind of carbohydrates and things like that, amino acids. You can eat a lot of fruit that's good for you. Watch the sugar count with the fruit. You can drink a lot of H2O water, because that's good in overall health. And when you're trying to, get a little bit older and aging gracefully, but you keeping up with your routine of eating fruits and everything, because this, for some reason, you're in a relationship, and again, you're having, a moderate, sex game or a moderate sexual activity with you and your lady friend. But the key is sleep, because sleep restores all of this. And through all of this, you have to have restoration. You can eat, you can work out and exercise, you can, handle your stress where you don't let it get to you, or you just moving so much that you don't have time to really sit down and think about it. So you kind of just go and deal with it like that and be able to get over the stress. But sleep is the key. If you can sleep and you sleep beautifully, it's a heck of a thing. It really is. I mean, it really, really is a big key thing in everything. Sleep. Not too much of it, But then again, you have to have a lot of it for your body to grow, for your mind to grow, and especially with your sexual vitality and your sexual activity, because your body has to repair. You know what I'm saying? Sleep is just like exercising. When you having, a high sexual put out, you're having sex. And I'm not saying with a lot of partners, just with one partner, but you and that one partner might have both are very attracted to each other and have a high sex drive. So again, y'all vitality needs to be up because y'all are having safe sex a lot. The best fruits to eat to help sexual vitality. 2 cents. I'm Nino. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.